So, what did you learn from some of your first jobs?
Some of my first jobs.
Yes.
I have three that come to mind instantly. So my first one was being a hostess at the restaurants at a Ritz-Carlton in Laguna Niguel. And I really enjoyed this job because of the interaction with the people. So the neat thing, what I'm about to share with you about my first jobs is that there were indicators when I was 17, 18, 19, 20 about what I really did like to do, but I didn't always listen to those indicators so quickly, in life. I should have. But anyways, one of the things I did was I loved greeting people. I loved seating them, giving them an experience in this beautiful hotel, making their dining experience at the Ritz-Carlton a pleasurable experience, and making sure that I enjoyed the strategy too of seating them at the table so I didn't overbook a waiter or waitress. Then the other job was I was called a page at the San Juan Capistrano Library, where I would actually put books back on the shelves. So I'd go in, when you go to the library and you put your books into that bucket, right? So I was the person that would collect the books out, put them all in order by the different systems, either alphabetical or the Dewey Decimal System, right? Something like that. And then I'd have to go back into the stacks and put them away. So I really learned about organization, attention to detail, because if someone was coming in looking for a book on, do you read a book? Do you read books?
Yeah.
So do you know the author of one of the books that you read? Like what books do you read? Do you read what is the series that you're reading right now? Isn't there an author named Rick Riordan?
No.
Something like that? No? Okay.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
All right. Who writes the Nate the Great books? Does anyone know who it? Well, anyways, I'll keep going. So I would look at the author, and then I would go back into the shelf, and I have to put them exactly where they belong, because then maybe another patron would come in and want that book, and if it's misshelved, they can't find it because there's thousands of books or hundreds of books in a library, right? Yeah. So I really enjoyed the detail and paying attention to the detail and putting things back. So I learned about organization. And then my last job that I want to share with you is I was a financial aid counselor at Pepperdine University. I was a student worker. So I was just filing, putting away all the files, a lot of paper back then. But I got to help the students. I got to explain their financial aid to them. I answered the phone, got them scheduled for appointments. And once again, I love that job because of helping students and helping them figure out that they can make it. They're going to be able to pay for their college at Pepperdine, right? Which is a really expensive school. But I should have been paying attention throughout those three jobs. So as you start to work, start paying attention to what you like about your job and what you enjoy, but also what you don't like about your job. So that'll help you in picking your career someday.
How old were you when you got your first job?
I was actually 12. I was a babysitter, so I used to babysit people's kids every Friday and Saturday night. So, and then my first job, like where I was on a W-2, a paycheck form, I was actually working as a little preschool daycare. Once again, babysitting. I was at a preschool that was connected to our high school, and I would do 3 hours a day, from like 2 hours, 3 to 5, and so I was 15 then. So,
yeah. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Great questions.